we're celebrating the ribbon cutting of the Pharr Connect Innovation Center.
And it's been renovated. It was something completely different a little while back. The Housing Authority was here, and you've completely transformed it.
Yes, definitely. So yes, our Housing Authority had been occupying this wonderful facility for 20 years. So we were very fortunate to be able to continue with this building, take over the facility, to be able to renovate it and really improve it, right? Technology over 20 years has changed, everything inside the building, outside the building. We really wanted to give it a very modern facelift.
And I think it's the case that you're really particularly pleased because your team, your department was sort of scattered.
Yes, definitely. So it was a challenge, right? We do as best and as much as possible with our staff to communicate electronically. But, nowadays people still want to see the face-to-face interactions. And again, we did have staff in multiple facilities and trying to make time to go visit with them. So this facility is going to be able to bring us all under one roof and everybody work together, get to know each other better, and be able to provide a better service.
Earlier this afternoon, we interviewed Belinda from PSJA. She was excited. She has some of her students here as interns. She says they love the opportunity that you're providing. They're learning so much. And she, too, is very pleased with how modern it all is. It's so open plan, and that they're all under one roof. Yeah. Less busing for her.
Yes, definitely. So again, we work with PSJA, our amazing partner, and our internship program. We do have 15 students that are part of the internship program. And definitely, they have to get them bused and transferred over here. Now, one of the things is before we were limited on space. So sometimes the interns couldn't really work with all our different teams. And that's one of those things that we're able to resolve with this building. All our 5 divisions have a lot more functional workspaces, spaces for our interns to be able to rotate between all our different divisions that handle IT. And hopefully they'll be able to learn a lot more now.
Because you're in a bigger facility with all the state-of-the-art equipment, etc., does it give your IT department increased capacity to do more for the citizens of Pharr?
It definitely will, due to, again, this room is actually what used to be their boardroom. Now we've transitioned into a full-size classroom. So right now our staff are actually hosting a digital literacy class at our library. And again, that alone, our staff have to drive to another building, take computers, take their training materials. So now we're going to be able to have our classes here in our own building. We're going to be able to now maintain the schedule of our building and be able to create more programs and be able to run more classes simultaneously, which before we had to kind of accommodate with what buildings were available. So
if you do all that, no doubt you will, that sounds to me as though what you're going to end up with within the city of Pharr is a more educated citizenry with regard to IT, with regard to computer skills, and learning all the skills that we need in today's world, that the opportunities for residents that may need some help in certain areas, you're going to have the capacity to do that, to tell them to come by and take all manner of courses. So a better educated community.
Yeah, definitely. And we do have a very long list of those participants who've signed up for our classes based on different times and dates that they're available. But this literally just opens up the opportunity to be able to host more concurrent classes, to be able to provide these classes to more of our residents. Adding to that, one of the things we also wanted to do was be able to have a facility to be able to show off our internet equipment, right? The Pharr Connect residential, the Pharr Connect business equipment that we run. So one of the things we're going to do here in our atrium is set it up as a showroom, where it's the inside and outside of a home, have screens and devices and the equipment functional where somebody can come and test it out for themselves, or a business to come and check it out with our new business software that has different stuff that works better and different than our residential application. But really, that's kind of our next point that we're going to be doing here in the next few weeks, trying to stand up our showroom and eventually, open it up for anyone who'd like to come visit.
The City of Pharr, your department in particular, the IT department, has won all these awards at the local, state, national level for making broadband more accessible. Have you yet noticed, by installing the fastest fiber available, has it led to new companies coming into the City of Pharr and saying, we want to be here because you've got this, as opposed to moving to maybe another part of South Texas? Are you seeing an economic benefit from your pharrteam.net?
We actually have been. So again, being part of the municipality, we are part of the development review process with any development that comes into town. We obviously have to let them know requirements and ordinance requirements in regards to any development coming into town, as they're now being aware that there is an underground fiber network, making sure that they know where it is, and if they want to use any services, how to actually have access to it. And again, it's one of those things where we do have some of these developers letting us know where their properties are planning to be developed, and we are now tapping into our commercial community, and we hope to provide them a great service just like our residents have enjoyed for the last couple of years.
And someone was telling me earlier at this big ribbon cutting event that you were able to tap into some philanthropic money, some federal money to help facilitate all this. Do you want to give a shout out to any groups or federal agencies that have helped fund this?
Well, one of the things is really with Methodist Healthcare Ministries of South Texas. They've been an amazing partner of the City of Pharr. They actually are who funded this training digital literacy program and funded the devices for our students and our staff. So it was one of those things where they've been very excited to kind of see what we've done with it, and now getting this facility to be able to accommodate more students and more training is one thing that they actually are very excited and we're looking forward to seeing.
I didn't notice them, but did they have any of their executives, leaders here at today's event?
They were not, unfortunately, able to go or actually come down to visit, but we actually do have a panel that will be presenting in New Orleans with them here next month on grant makers in the healthcare industry. So late next month, we'll be traveling in New Orleans and speaking on a panel with the amazing staff there at MHM.
Well, Jose, those are all the questions I had. Have I missed anything out? Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, we're just, again, this is another public facility. Feel free to come and visit us. Again, learn more about our classes and eventually come and see our showroom and check it out for yourself in case anyone's still curious of how fast this fiber internet really is.
Thank you so much for today's interview.